Good morning, students. This is the lesson of class 7 for the subject of geography, topic structure of the atmosphere, which is covered in chapter 2, atmosphere, starting on page number 17 of your textbook and is being submitted to you on 3rd of May 2021. So, students, in the previous session, we had discussed about global warming and the greenhouse gases. We had also discussed about the composition of atmosphere. Now, we will start with the structure of the atmosphere. In the atmosphere, there are concentric layers of air. Each layer has different density. The upper layer press down the lower ones. So, the air of the lower layer is always heavier or denser. On the basis of the characteristics of temperature and air pressure, there exist 5 layers. These are number 1, troposphere. Troposphere is the lowermost and densest layer. Its height varies from 18 km at the equator to 8 km at the poles. As the equator receives direct sunlight, the air expands here, due to which the height of the troposphere is more at equator. There is a regular decrease in temperature with altitude or elevation. So in the troposphere, as if we start moving towards the higher altitude, the temperature starts decreasing then. This decrease in temperature with increase in height is known as normal lapse rate. The average decreases 1 degree Celsius for every 165-meter altitude. Troposphere is heated more from below, means the Earth's radiation, than from the above. Troposphere is the lowermost layer, so water vapor and dust particles are present here. All weather phenomena such as clouds, frost, rainfall, thunder, lightning, etc. occurs here. The upper limit of troposphere is called tropopause. Then the second layer is the stratosphere. The layer just above troposphere is called stratosphere. On an average, upper limit of stratosphere is taken to be 50 kilometers. The lower part of this layer is most important for life forms in biospheric ecosystem because there is the concentration of ozone layer. So here is the presence of ozone layer. Ozone layer absorbs the ultraviolet rays of the solar radiation. The lower layer has a virtual absence of water vapor and has constant temperature condition. So it is ideal for flying jet aircrafts. The third layer is Mesosphere. Mesosphere extends between 50 to 80 kilometers. Temperature here again decreases with increasing height. Even it becomes minus 80 degrees Celsius at its upper limit. Due to reflected sunlight from meteoric dust particles, there are wispy clouds found in this layer. As you can see, meteoric dust particles are present, forming those clouds. The next layer is the thermosphere. Thermosphere extends up to a height of 400 kilometers. It corresponds closely with ionosphere as its lower part. Ionosphere contains electrically charged particles called ions, which creates a sheet-like display of light known as aurora borealis. Ions reflect radio waves back to the Earth's surface. This enables us to have wireless communication in the thermosphere. The last layer is the exosphere. It is the uppermost layer. It lies between 400 to 1600 kilometers above the Earth. It merges gradually with interplanetary space. In this layer, density becomes extremely low. So here it is the intermixing zone of the Earth's atmosphere with that of space. Now children, let us discuss about the importance of atmosphere. Atmosphere is essential for life because it contains life-sustaining gases as oxygen, carbon dioxide, etc. Within atmosphere, there is presence of ozone layer, which protects us from ultraviolet rays of the sun, which may cause skin cancer-like diseases. Number 3, it keeps the temperature of the earth constant. It doesn't allow the earth to be very warm or very cold. Atmosphere facilitates the formation of clouds, which remains suspended in the atmosphere. Atmosphere protects the earth from smaller meteors. So this is about today's topic, about the structure of the atmosphere. I hope you well understood with this. Now children, let us recapitulate the topic by means of a quick retest. So the questions are, first, how many layers of atmosphere are? Number 2, which is the lowermost layer of the atmosphere? Number 3, the decrease in temperature with increase in altitude is known as dash. Number 4, ozone layer is present in dash layer of atmosphere. Number 5, dash contains electrically charged particles called ions. So students, you may now pause the lesson for 5 minutes. As the time slot given for writing the answers is over, children, So let us now discuss their answers. Answer number 1. There are 5 layers of the Earth's atmosphere. Number 2. Troposphere is the lowermost layer of atmosphere. Number 3. Normal lapse rate. Answer number 4. Troposphere. And answer number 5. Ionosphere. I hope you well understood with the topic. So you all are required to read the chapter at least twice and complete the back exercise of chapter 2. With this, I conclude this interactive session. Thank you, class.